You're listening to the weekly audio blog on the Winning at Life Behind Enemy Lines podcast. The title of our blog post this week is, Can You Hear Me Now? Mental Illness and Depression, Why Black Men Suffer in Silence. For too long, Black men have suffered in silence. Depression, anxiety, PTSD, and even suicidal thoughts are far more common than we admit. The weight of expectations, self-care, self-love, being the provider, the protector, the strong one, often leaves no space for vulnerability or mistakes. Financial stress, racial trauma, job instability, relationship struggles, the loss of loved ones, childhood wounds that never heal. It all piles up. But instead of speaking out, too many of us just man up, drown our pain in work, chemical dependency, or isolation, and push forward like nothing's wrong. It's not that we don't need help. It's that we've been conditioned not to ask for it. From a young age, we're taught that showing emotion is weakness, that therapy is for other people, that a real man toughs it out alone. Society, culture, and even our own families reinforce the idea that struggling mentally makes us less than. So we keep it all inside until we ultimately explode. Depression is already a heavy load to carry, but carrying it alone makes it unbearable. Having a support system, a brother, a father, a friend, a spouse, can be the difference between drowning in the darkness and finding a way out. But too often men feel like they have no one to talk to. They hear, "Pray about it. You'll be fine," instead of, "I'm here for you." This is why it is important for family and friends to step up when they see and hear the signs. Check in. Listen without judgment. Be the safe space that so many men don't have. Let them know it's okay to talk about it, to ask for help. Black men, it's time to rewrite the narrative. Seeking help isn't weakness, it's power. Therapy isn't a luxury when you're experiencing depression and mental illness. It's a necessity. Talking about your struggles isn't complaining, it's healing. And to those listening, if you know a brother suffering in silence, don't wait for him to reach out. Be the voice that asks, "Can you hear me now?" And let him know you see him, you hear him, you stand with him. If you or someone you know is struggling with depression and mental illness, don't stay silent. Call a friend. Seek professional help. If nothing else, be the voice that reminds another man that they're not alone. That's all for this week's blog. But let's keep the conversation going. Share this episode. Tag someone who needs to hear it. And let's break the silence. Can you hear me now?